Leafs Nation. Okay, I need you to sit with this for a second. Victor here. Jason Robertson. Yes. That. Jason Robertson, 100-point talent, one of the top American scorers in the league, is being linked to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I don't care how messy this season has felt. When a name like that pops up in rumors, you pay attention. This matters because we've been talking about retools, cap space, long-term direction, and now suddenly there's talk about a potential franchise-altering swing. But there's a massive obstacle. Before we dive into what it would actually cost, hit like and subscribe. We're pushing toward 800 subscribers. And if you're locked in with Leafs Nation like I am, help us get there. All right, let's break this down. So, here's what's happening. According to Sportsnet's Nick Kypreos, Jason Robertson's future in Dallas is far from guaranteed. He's approaching unrestricted free agency, and contract talks reportedly haven't been smooth. The number being discussed? Over $12 million per year. More than what Mikko Rantanen got. That's not small money. That's franchise player money. Dallas may not be comfortable going that high. And when you have a situation like that, elite player, contract standoff, cap implications, that's when the rumor mill starts spinning. Robertson is 26 years old. He's tied for the lead among American-born players in points this season. He's coming off back-to-back 80-point campaigns and had a 109-point season in 2022-23. This year he has 66 points in 58 games. That's elite production. Now here's where it gets interesting for us. Kypreos says Toronto has the cap structure to absorb that kind of contract. The Leafs are projected to have over $20 million in cap space next summer. They're 27-23-9, sitting fifth in the Atlantic, and are reportedly preparing for what's being called a total rebuild. So, financially, it's possible. But the real question isn't, can they pay him? It's, what does it cost to get him? And that's where the tone shifts. Kypreos suggests that any trade package would likely start with prospects the Easton Cowan and Ben Danford seems me, plus additional assets. That's not a light ask. Cowan has been viewed as a key part of the Leafs' future pipeline. Danford is another valuable piece. You're talking about sacrificing youth and long-term depth for an immediate superstar. And that's the kind of move that changes your entire identity. This wouldn't be tweaking around the edges. This would be pushing chips to the center of the table. As a fan, I'm torn, and I'll be honest about that. On one hand, Jason Robertson next to Austin Matthews? That's terrifying for the rest of the league. That's not a depth improvement. That's a legitimate offensive powerhouse. He's 26. He's in his prime. You lock him in long-term, and suddenly your top-end talent is undeniable. On the other hand, $12+ million per year is heavy. And giving up multiple top prospects? That's risky, especially for a team that has talked about retooling and rebuilding. If this organization truly believes it needs a reset, does swinging for a mega-contract winger fit that philosophy? Or is this about accelerating the turnaround? And that's the emotional tension here. We've been told this team might be preparing for something bigger. We've watched inconsistency. We've seen structural flaws. But trading for Jason Robertson isn't a rebuild move. It's a we're not waiting anymore move. It's aggressive, it's bold, it's expensive, and Kypreos put it perfectly. Whether they have the stomach for it is another matter. That's the heart of it. Do the Leafs have the appetite to pay both in assets and cap space to fundamentally reshape this roster? Because that's what this would be. So, what does this rumor mean for the Maple Leafs right now? It tells me the front office is at a crossroads. You don't get linked to a $12 million superstar unless there's serious thought about direction. Either this team is planning a full recalibration, or they're preparing to take a massive swing. Robertson would instantly alter the makeup of this roster. He would raise expectations, he would raise pressure, and he would eliminate excuses. As a fan, I'll say this. If you're going to rebuild, commit to it. If you're going to contend, commit to that too. Jason Robertson is not a halfway move. He's a declaration. And that's why this rumor feels bigger than just trade chatter. Now I want to hear from you. Would you trade Cowan and Danford, plus more, for Jason Robertson? Would you pay him north of $12 million per year? Or is that too much risk for where this team is right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's really debate this like true Leafs fans. If you're enjoying these deep dives into Leafs rumors and strategy, hit like and subscribe. We're pushing toward 800 subscribers. And I'd love your help getting us there. I'm Victor. And if the Leafs are about to take a massive swing, we're going to break down every second of it together. Go Leafs, go!